Space check leadership task.
Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from the Dank Basement. This is Paul, and I have a few newbie pipe smoking questions. Now, ordinarily, I would do this using messaging and email and so on, but you may have noticed I have trouble using the Google and Google Plus systems, YouTube, Facebook, to answer comments or to post comments. So I'm just asking here. First of all, I'm looking for two very specific brands of tobacco that I can't find anywhere. The first one is Balkan Sobranie. I don't know even if it's still made. I remember smoking the Balkan Sobranie filter and unfiltered cigarettes. They came 10 to a little flat tin, nicely decorated with a woodcut of an elegant woman in folkloric clothing, smoking a cigarette in a long holder, while a big horse-drawn wagon laden with tobacco leaves rolls past her. That was my one cigarette a day treat back when I was training as a cyclist in the late 1970s. And I missed that flavor. It was a really wonderful cigarette that had latakia in it. And I understand that there was a Balkan Sobranie pipe tobacco. So if anybody knows where I can find one of those, that would be a huge help. Secondly, I'm looking for a brand that I am certain is still being made, but nobody has it, and that is Dan Tobacco's Blue Note. For a variety of reasons, the tobacco, both its name and what it is described as containing, both really appeal to me, but every place I've looked, they're sold out, or they're out of stock, or whatever. And what I'd like to know is if you know of a source where I can find the Dan Tobacco Blue Note, I would love to know that as well. And finally, having this really wonderful Winslow Dublin-style pipe with the plateaued and pebbled or rusticated top bowl rim here, I really like the idea of having more than one briar in my collection. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of extra disposable income right now to shop for or buy a really good pipe. And what I would like is for someone to recommend me a maker and model of either Church Warden or Calabash, or perhaps both, that sell for under 80 bucks. I would like to get both, of course, but I'll pick one or the other. And I'll take some recommendations. Your suggestions mean a lot to me, especially those of you in the pipe community with a lot more experience than what I have. Maybe you know of a source where I can get a good Church Warden or a good Calabash for right around 80 bucks. So those are my questions. I'm going to thank you in advance for answering them and for putting up with my silly newbiness. I appreciate it very much. From the Dank Basement, this is Paul Shelbetter. Thank you for answering my questions.